I know I'm like a billion years late with these films, but I finally watched all the How to Train Your Dragon films. So let's rank them. So, for who was the live action made? The original is only 15 years old. It did not need a live action remake. The animation is as good as flawless. Listen, this movie is watchable, but in every element it is worse than the original. The actors are fine, but do not live up to the animation. The only one I think is great is Gerard Butler, but he is reprising his role, so that's not surprising. I also like the design of Toothless. It is good that they kept him cartoony. Realistic simply would not have worked. The music is also still great, but overall I do not see a reason for you to watch this over the original. If The Hidden World is the worst movie in your trilogy, you have done an amazing job. The Hidden World is such a fun location and leaving the village is a nice change of pace. Besides that, Toothless getting a girlfriend is so cute. It also helps that all the movies have a uniquely motivated villain. The first was ignorance, the second power, and the third hatred for dragons. That makes them all stand out. I also think this villain's death is so memorable, with Hiccup saying that the White Dragon has to save Toothless. Listen, for a second I believed Hiccup would die here. I also adore the ending. The Vikings might be accepting of dragons, but not the world. They cannot change the world's view, so the animals have to hide in the hidden world, but we see them keeping an eye out for Hiccup and Astrid. It is a realistic and therefore emotionally satisfying ending. I have some small complaints. I hate one of Hiccup's friends hitting on his mother, and one of the twins is so dumb leading the villain to the island. It's annoying, but this is still an amazing finale. The original movie absolutely deserves its status as a classic already. On paper, it's just a simple boy and his dog dragon story, but it's executed to perfection. Hiccup is such a great lead, and seeing him bond with Toothless, leading to him understanding dragons and becoming good in training, it is such a great journey for him to follow. Of course, his dad still hates dragons, and to see that clash is really emotional. But him in the end understanding his son, saving Toothless, and that helping defeating the Alpha is so satisfying. The final battle is also so good with everybody fighting. I wish I saw this movie sooner. Part 2 takes the foundation of Part 1 and improves it. It adds the mother character, expands the world, and adds so much lore about alphas. I think the villain is so great and intimidating. Him fighting the father is such an epic scene. The entire dragon versus dragon, man versus man battle near the end of the second act is one of the most epic animated scenes I think ever. And it ending with the father dying because of Toothless and he not being able to help it is such a fucking gut punch. I also love the finale where Hiccup can get through to Toothless because he understands dragons better than the villain. Toothless, because of that, becoming the alpha is also so amazing. I have nothing negative to say about this movie. So that was my ranking. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing and come back next week for another video.